how do you pick the insights you cluster in the first place? There's lots of different ways of approaching the problem.
And I guess so. The like you say, almost like an oil refinery. You're taking the raw crude at the top, and you're ending
Mm,
up at the bottom with a really
mm,
finely processed fuel that you can then
mm,
use. Um, and I guess the gap, or where people are going wrong just doing this themselves, is they haven't created that funnel mechanism to do that level of codification, literally codification,
mm.
because you're changing text into strings of numbers and comparing those numbers on a I like that kind of the inflection point within a parameter to say actually these are semantically similar based on their codification, and people aren't doing that
Mm,
themselves, are they? With
mm.
just well, let's take my kind of AI out the box and try and do this
Yeah.
myself.
Well, it's a really interesting area because people train the model that converts the sentence to the string of numbers is itself a trained model. Models are trained like large language models are trained. These models are trained on a lot of input data. Um, and trying to come up with a model that can turn sentences into embeddings such that they can be as they can be semantically compared
Mm,
is a kind of arms race that's been going on for years and years and years. People are making constantly, almost daily, around the world, researchers are creating slightly better models than the one before. There's a leaderboard on huggingface.com where a lot of these models are. Well, I mean, really everyone uses it to upload their models and provide research results. They're just trying to rank them, all of these models, automatically test them, and using known good answers, trying to compare them. And people are
mm,
constantly inching up the leaderboard, releasing a new model that might have taken them weeks or months to make, and it's fractionally better than the one that came before. And this has been going on and on and on. So to keep at the cutting edge of this technique, that's really hard for an individual to do.
mm,
Which model should you use for your use case, and how should that model be be used for your use case? And they come with a bunch of different parameters you can tweak. And I think saying, "Oh, we've nailed it. Here's the thing," well, that's very, very difficult to do for a actual SaaS product like ours, which and a lot of our research and time, well, quite a lot of our research and time goes into how we choose upgrade these embedding models. Once you've made all your embeddings, which takes a long time, it's a very intensive process to make them. You can't just
mm.
upgrade the model.